Super Mario 64, one of the most iconic video games of all time, a staple in history for video games, and one of the most overrated games of all time. Yep, this will get me quite a bit of hate, but whatever. Now, I have a weird history with this game. My cousins would let me play it on their DS when I was a kid, and I would just kind of wander around the castle. I also grew up with YouTubers like Nathaniel Bandy and SMG4, and they always talked about and played this game. And it made me want to play it really bad because they always described it as such a fun experience. So when Super Mario 3D All-Stars released, I was ecstatic. I remember waking up at 5 in the morning just to play it a little early before school started, and I finally got to play Super Mario 64. And I gotta say, it was such a magical feeling playing this game for the first time. Finally getting to wander around the castle on my own was amazing, and playing the legendary level Bob-omb Battlefield for the first time was fantastic. I remember getting all the stars in the first 5 levels, and then, I got bored. Yeah, I dropped the game after about 1/3 of it, which didn't make sense to me. Everyone called this game a masterpiece, one of the best games of all time. And I was bored of it? What? That save file went untouched for years, just collecting dust. Until about a couple of weeks ago, I finally decided to sit down and beat it. And you know what? I had a pretty good time with the rest of the game. But after jumping into it after so long, I see why I dropped it 5 years ago. The levels I had to do next are genuinely some of my least favorite levels in any video game I've ever played. Shifty Sandlands, Wet Dry World, and Hazy Cave Maze all were genuinely insufferable for me. Especially you, Shifty Sandlands. I genuinely had zero fun on these levels. Shifty Sandlands almost made me go insane with its horrible music and its quicksand. Wet Dry World honestly isn't as bad, but I still hated it. I think the concept was just too early for its time. I'd like to see it revisited in a new Mario game. Oh, and don't get me started on Hazy Cave Maze. I had to use a walkthrough for most of the stars on this level, and honestly, I hate the theme so much. Also, fuck Dire Dire Docks. The way everybody glazed this level made me get my hopes up that this would actually be a good water level in a Mario game. But no, it was worse than Jolly Roger Bay. I swear, people only glaze this level for the music. Okay, I was going to mention the Bowser boss fights in this rant, but honestly, I felt like that was more of a skill issue on my part. So you're safe for my criticism for now, Bowser. Okay, now for the power-ups. The power-ups in this game aren't bad, but they're not great. Except for the metal cap. That thing is cool and I love the music they use for it. But the others, The invisibility cap is just fucking lame. It's super underwhelming and it doesn't even feel like a power-up. Same goes for the wing cap. I hate how this thing controls, and although the design is iconic, I think it looks stupid. Oh, and the levels for it suck too. I think that's all the negatives I have. Oh wait, the camera! Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it. Everything that's been said has been said before. Okay, now that's everything negative I have to say about this game. The other stuff? Yeah, that stuff is really cool. I'm not really gonna talk about Bob-omb Battlefield or Swamp Fortress because we all know they're amazing. So I'm gonna talk about some levels that I actually really liked that I feel no one talks about, like Little Big World. Now honestly, this level confused me at first with its whole painting gimmick, but after I figured it out, I had a blast. It was really fun figuring out when I had to be small or when I had to be large. Okay, now this next one genuinely might have been my favorite level out of this entire game, and stick with me here. Big Boo's Haunt. Now I originally heard how underrated this level was from one of my friends who loves this game, and I thought he was joking for a sec, because I had never heard of this level before. But after playing it, yeah, I see where he's coming from. I had a blast with every star on this level. I love the spooky theme, the layout, the scary piano, the funhouse, especially the funhouse. It was all just so fun to experience. And you know what? Even though I didn't enjoy this game as much as other people do, I'm glad I got Big Boo's Haunt out of it. Oh, if you're still watching this and you're a fan of Mario 64, I hope you're not too, man. This game is genuinely pretty good. It's just got a couple problems that people don't really bring up, and that kind of bothers me. I mean, I thought I would play a masterpiece, but all I got was a great game? What a ripoff! Well, time to get back to 100%ing Mario Kart Wii. See ya!